G'day my fellow followers on the Raw Review Master, it's me again. I am just bringing you something else that I'm going to quickly unpack because I've got the brand new 7-fold Galaxy 7-fold phone, which I am currently recording on. Oh, and by the way, look at this beautiful app. Best team in the world. Anyway, to come back to the box, let's not transgress to rugby. We are talking about this charger station. Now, the thing that I have found on the Galaxy is that because of that long 3 camera thingies that's in the way, it's tough to find a charger that can actually fit it without having to just plug a USB-C into it. I want a station where I can put my new watch on there, I can put my phone on it, I can put my buds on it, you know, so you can do all 3 of it. Now this is also on Amazon. I think it was about $50. It is from it doesn't really say, EXW, but that's what it looks like. So I'm going to quickly unbox it. First, before I go, it says up to 15 watts fast wireless charging. Now look, apparently if I can buy myself a plug that goes to 25 watts, this phone can charge a little bit faster, which is a pity because I'm busy charging it now and it takes forever. Anyway, you get them in different colors, white or black. I've got it in black, it seems like it. And it's got adjustable view angles according to it. Now, if you look at it at the back, it's foldable. So you can transport this thing if you want to go overseas and you want to pack it inside your suitcase. You can also do that. Now look, I've got a bit of a dodgy finger, so it's tough to open up these things. And you never know if you should break anything. Because if you break it, you can't return it, you know. So inside the package, again, another USB-C charger, but it goes to USB-A. I think it's called an A, the fat one, the big one, the lazy one as far as I'm concerned. You get a trusty plug where it can plug in. The plug says it's a power adapter, but it does not say, it just says there 5 volts to blah blah blah, 12 volts. Made in China, like everything else in this country. What else is in the box? The actual charging station, which is this baby, and then a small little booklet on to tell you how to unfold this bad boy. Now I'm really hoping that this thing will fit my fold, otherwise I'm totally screwed and I'm going to have to pass it on to my wife, which is still on an iPhone. Possibly it'll work for that then. So let's quickly just get it out of this level of packaging. That's what it looks like. It feels massively sturdy, I have to say. It's proper. Now look, you can pop this little bad boy up and you can charge your Ultra, your watch on it. And also this little bad boy just pops up like that, and you can change the viewing angles on it. Very sturdy, I have to say. It feels proper quality. Now unfortunately, because I'm using my Galaxy Fold 7, I can't test it out because I'm recording on it, but I will tell you straight after what it looks like. Let me just quickly stop the video and then come back to you. Hello my fellow peeps, I'm just back to try and tell you what exactly was going on with this charging station for my new Galaxy 7 Fold and also the new Ultra watch. Look, it is an awesome device. The phone works well because it looks like that at the back, which then manages to charge the phone without the interference, you know, of the actual cameras, because the camera slot is pretty big. So if you don't have one of these small round little ones, you can't get it to stick. So it doesn't stick to all the flat pads and whatever. The camera is in the way. So Galaxy or Samsung, they need to think about that stuff a bit better. Anyway, works well. Only concern that I had, and I had to give this away to my wife in the end because she's got an Apple phone, is the watch. The Galaxy watch does not charge on this, because it feels like it is a reverse polarity, whereas instead of pulling it closer, it's pushing it away. So you can't get the phone or the watch to charge. So, having said that, I've now bought myself a different one. Now, as you can see, This is a pretty good brand, SwanScout. Okay, SwanScout, and this one specifically says it's a fast charging station because the Galaxy Fold charges beautifully fast if you have it on a 25 watt charger or more, I think, as far as I know. This one is also for your buds, it's also for your watch, and it is also for your phone. The thing that I like about this one is because just what I said previously about the other one, you need the round little edge so that it actually sucks to the phone without the camera interference. Yes, this one is a flat pad, but it's got a USB little charging docking station that flips up and you just plug your phone in there. I think it's better. That will eliminate the problem of the phone and the cameras that are in the way. Okay, so let's open up this bad boy and see what it looks like inside. Just quickly, so it's called the SwanScout fast charging station. It also says it's got a time display on it, which is pretty cool because then you can actually see how long it's going to take to be fully charged. You can simultaneously charge all your devices, and it is a phone stand. You can also, because I know I'm one of those, if I don't sleep well when there's lights in the room, you know, so you can actually see there at the front it's got a display, and you can dim it or you can even switch it off if it is looking like the sun is going to come up soon. So what is inside the box? Let's just quickly have a quick look. Too many pieces of paper according to my liking, because like I said previously, it's just cutting down trees and stuff like that. They should have just included this. It just tells you exactly how to unfold the thingy. And then they've got a massive booklet with all the different stuff in all different languages, mate. Scan a QR code, get it online. It's so much easier than reading through a booklet, because then you need glasses. Okay, so inside the box we have, voila, the actual stand. Now that, look, it does feel pretty plasticky from a first point of view, but that's what it looks like. So it's got a little USB. The thing why I actually wanted this as well is then I can plug other stuff in there as well. It's not just a pad for my phones, you know. And then the other thing that I said I like is it's got this little flip up USB there for your phone, and you can change the angle on it. So yes, that's what it looks like at the front. You need to unpeel the little sticker at the front. Keep it, because if you have to return the stuff, it needs to look like it's brand new. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to test it out, and then I'll come back to you to see. Oh, before I go, obviously you can also charge your Galaxy Watch on this beauty by flipping up that. Now, just on that same topic, if you change your Galaxy bands, which everyone always does, sometimes the bands doesn't open up all the way, so it doesn't do the splits, it just stays like that, okay, which sometimes doesn't make any contact with this little bugger. So I'll have to test that as well, because I hate that, because I've already changed my bands. I'll be back with a bit of a follow-up. Okay, people, so just to quickly tell you, just to recap, the SwanScout, it does work with the Galaxy 2025 Ultra. It charges it. It's not pushing it away like the other ones. So I don't exactly know why the other ones are like that. What I've read online is that they say the watch could have the wires, because of the extra sensors that it has, to be more accurate on the GPS, to beam you down, Scotty, or up. Because of that, it could be that it's pushing it away instead of actually pulling it. Now this one is perfect with my changed bands that I have on my watch. It just falls on there and it charges. The station of my earbuds charges perfectly because it's just plugging into a USB. So yes, people, wireless, blah, 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 put it on a pad. Look, when you've got a Fold, it's tough to just put it on the pads. The thing that I find is when you just plug it in like that, there's a USB there. It just stands in there. At the back, there's a USB at the back here. Just stands there for your buds, and your watch just lies on top. Perfect. Looks good. It's charging. I've also got the time settings showing on the front here, which is pretty cool. It shows you directly your phone is charging, your watch is charging, and also your buds. Now, I don't know if you're going to see this, but on the actual display, it tells you for each device that you have on there where the level of the battery is. So all in all, so far, I've only plugged it in once. It looks good. Okay, it works. That's the first thing that I want. Not as rugged, it feels like, as with my EXW. This one feels massive quality. This one does feel a bit plasticky. But then again, you're not going to war with the thing. You don't want to chuck it to someone to save your life if they break in. Then maybe the other one would have been better, but you would not have a watch that's charging on it that can tell you there's people in the house at what time, and then you can tell the police that they were there. But anyway, to cut the long story short, this one works well so far. If anything goes off the nutters, I'll come back and I'll update my video. Thanks for watching.